Welcome to another video. This is where we're at with the build. So we've got this wall nearly done. We're kind of there, so we've just got to fill in this little section here. We've got a nice relief in for the window there. This side done basically, so we're looking good there. And then we've got to do this. That's not in place, that's just offcuts of wood that's ready to be used for all sorts. And then the rear doors, they need to be done, and the side door also needs to be done. Got some ideas about those. The roof is in place, but we need to do the lengthways battens to make it look like that acoustic paneling stuff, but a lot cheaper. So looking forward to that video. But while we're in this state where the walls are nearly done but not quite done, now's the time we need to be seriously considering the wiring. So with that said, I've been given access to a wiring designing tool thingy jiggly bob, and I've gained some access for you guys for that as well. So let's jump in, do a quick screen recording of that and show you what it's all about. So yeah, can't get the wiring wrong at this point, otherwise we have to take all the walls out and start the whole thing again. So yeah. So this is the software. It's Wire My Van, and you literally come in here, you hit Start My Build. You've got options for different parts of the world. So we're in Europe here. You've got different options for your battery chemistry: LiFePO, lithium ion, or the AGM lead acid. I've gone with lithium. And then you can have a custom ampere. Mine is 280. Mine has an internal BMS. You can put your battery brand in. I've not found any use in doing it apart from just having it on the diagram. Then you choose your charging sources. So by default you've got nothing, but I have solar, and I think I have 260. I think that's right. It then sizes your MPPT controller, and I have 2 panels, and then a DC-DC charger. I've gone with a 30 amp, I believe. If you have a combined DC-DC and MPPT unit, you can check that there. I don't. Mine are all separate. And then hookup. You can have hookup only, hookup and charger, or hookup and inverter charger, which is what I've got. I've got the Victron Multi Plus. So, and then you go to the power usage, and you literally come in here and you just fill out all these options. So just for example, we'll put in, that'll do us, I think. And then your 12 volt loads, so that's your 240 volt AC appliances. And then you have your 12 volt loads, so you've got fridges, LED lights, got a roof fan, don't have a second fan, I do have USB ports, water pump, diesel heater controls, 12 volt sockets, Wi-Fi router, don't have air conditioning because I'm in Europe, and I do have a 12 volt switch panel, technically don't have it yet. Then you choose your van size. I've got a large van, and I've gone with standard because they're basically typical. It's not, we haven't got things at one end and the other end. So then you go to review. It gives you a nice little review summary thingamajig, and then you come to generate a diagram. Takes a minute, if that, and then you have your lovely wiring diagram, and you can zoom in on it and have a look. So we've got our panels, solar panels. So you've got the wires that go from your solar panels to your PV isolator, and then from the isolator to your MPPT, and then from that down to the positive bus bar, and follow it all along to the negative bus bar. And we'll start with another input. We've got the starter battery with a 40 amp fuse, the size of the cables, and then your DC-DC charger, and again to your bus bar, positive and negative. And then you've got your leisure battery, 70mm cables, 200 amp fuse with a smart shunt, battery isolator, down to your positive bus bar and your negative bus bar. And then your hookup inlet into a consumer unit, which is earthed, through to the inverter charger, which then has the outbound consumer unit for your sockets, and a laptop charger, which is technically just another socket, and an induction hob.
and then that comes back onto your bus bar using your 70mm cable again. Then your negative bus bar is bonded to the chassis earth, and then down here off your bus bar you also have your 16mm square cable, 60 amp fuse going down to your fuse box for the 12V, and then all of your 12V outputs with switches in them and the fuse ratings and the cable diameters. It's really got everything you need, which is brilliant. And then you can download a PDF. It's got all your parts lists in it, cable and fuse schedule, so why it was chosen with notes on each of them, and some safety tips. A couple of other little bits. So if you come back to the My Diagrams bit, you come to the AI build assistant. It's got a warning, and you can ask it anything. Do I need to run my DC and AC circuits separately? Can they run? So you ask it a question, it thinks, and it comes back. And it tells you to keep your AC and your DC cables physically separated, and also check it by a qualified electrician. So yeah, pretty happy with that. And then you even get an installation guide. So you plan your system, install the conduit, mount the major components, run the main cables, install the solar wiring, wire the 12V fuse box, install shore power, double check everything, connect the system, and then finally test it. So that's about it. It's quite a simple process. Everything is all included. So if you want to have a go at this, just have a look at the link in the description. There is a discount code of DOD15. I'll pop that in the description and up on the screen as well. And yeah, I hope you like it. It seems like quite a cool little system, and it's definitely going to help. I'm going to be using this diagram for the main parts of all of our wiring, which is going to be very, very useful. The only slight difference between this and our actual system is this bus bar. We are using the Victron Links distributor instead. So instead of these two bus bars, it's one unit, but all the connections are the same essentially. The wires are the same, the fuses are the same. It's just a nice combined unit.
Right, so that's the wiring plan done. We now know the size of the cables and everything that's going on. The only slight difference, as I mentioned in the video, is we're not using bus bars. We've got the Links distributor. It's all sitting just here. So it's got to go underneath the bed here. We've got these wires here, and then that's all going into the main hub of everything, essentially. So yeah, that's all going in there. Next week's video is finishing these walls. So this side's done. Got to do that side, and then after that we'll start to use that plan, and we'll get that plan in action for all of these wires and everything. So rock and roll. Oh, there's a link in the description for the wiring planner thingamajig. There's also a discount code. I will get a small little commission if you buy it through my link. So any help you can provide is brilliant. I thought it was a really good tool, really easy to use. So yeah, drop a like and a comment, and if you want to use that wiring tool, just hit the link in the description and use the discount code. I think it's DOD15. Let's crack on. See you next week. Cheers.